Sherpas are a Nepalese ethnic group, not just an occupation or a verb, like many people believe. According to CNN, the word translates to people from the East. They're best known as the seemingly superhuman climbers that help others ascend Mount Everest. But they have a rich culture and history, including the legend of the Yeti. According to the BBC, there are more than a few stories about Yetis, and what they are exactly. The generally accepted description of a Yeti is an enormous, shaggy ape man with huge feet and aggressive saber-like teeth. It's said to reach about 6 feet tall, and produce footprints that are around 13 inches long. One story says that a village of Sherpas were being tormented by a group of Yetis, so they decided to trick the Yetis into getting drunk and fighting each other. The surviving Yetis declared revenge, and moved up higher into the mountains, periodically coming down to terrorize the Sherpas. Over the years, explorers have flocked to the Himalayas to try and find evidence of the beast. In 1921, a journalist named Henry Newman interviewed locals who told him about the existence of a Metakangmi, which means man-bear snowman. According to Live Science, Newman mistranslated the meta part to mean filthy, and he chose to use the word abominable instead. Thus, the abominable snowman was born. There are structures in the town of Kult that date back to the 13th century, but no one has lived there since 1825, when all its residents seemingly vanished into thin air. According to local lore, 1,000 villagers completely abandoned their home overnight, without a trace. No one knows why they left, where they went, or even saw them leave. Theories as to why they left range from poison wells to a greedy ruler levying high taxes to a dwindling water supply, though none of those explain why the inhabitants left so suddenly. You might be wondering why no one has tried to resettle the town. That's where the legend comes in. It's said that the village chief cursed the land. Apparently, anyone who tries to live there will die. The Indian Paranormal Society spent a night there, and reported disembodied whispers, screams. Noises are common at dark hours. Many of our members have witnessed apparitions, heard footsteps, experienced unusual touch and so on, according to Gulf News. Officially, 16 people died during the construction of the famous Harbour Bridge in Sydney, Australia, which was completed in 1928. However, legends posit that there should be 3 more men added to the death toll. According to the stories, 3 men died during construction after they fell into the brick pylons of the bridge. However, since they were migrant workers, and because labor laws didn't seem all that stringent at the time, their disappearance wasn't noticed for weeks. Apparently, retrieving the bodies would have been too difficult, and so they were entombed there for eternity.